In a tiny apartment above the noise of the city, Eli lived with his grandparents. He worked many long hours at a small corner store market to help his grandparents with the rent and food. The pay was low, but he carried himself with quiet pride, and a man showing up for his life. He cooked breakfast with care, not because it was easy, but because it meant something to the people he loved. While most still slept, Eli was on a rooftop, building discipline, one rep at a time. Cold showers, early pain, not to prove anything to the world, but to prove something to himself. At night, he wrote a fantasy story about a hero who rose from nothing, a hero who looked a lot like him. That story wasn't just fiction. It was a blueprint, a vision of who he could become. At work, he smiled at strangers. On the bus ride home, he'd stare out the window, being fully present in the moment, taking in all senses, fully alive. Some days were heavy, but he walked forward anyway. Not because it was easy, but because he refused to stop. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. But every day, he was becoming. And that was everything.